guys, it's Andrew here from Eastonmade today, and welcome back to the Eastonmade channel. We're doing something that I think a lot of guys would like to see. We're going to go into Bell's and we're going to get loaded up with a bunch of firewood here, and we're going to take it up to hunting camp. Hunting season starts on Monday here in Eastern Ontario, so that's what's going on here. And we're going to run this through a tumbler as it goes into the dump trailer. So we should essentially have pretty clean firewood. We're going to load it with a skid steer, dump into a conveyor, maybe right in the tumbler. I'm not quite sure how the one is they have set up at Bell's. I've been asked to make tumblers and disc screeners and stuff. I don't have any interest in it. The reason for that is because my dad actually owns Bell's Firewood Processors. That's the family affiliation there. So when I left Bell's, I've been on my own about 5.5 years now. When I left Bell's, I told him I wasn't gonna step on any toes. I wouldn't do processors, I wouldn't do any of the products that he makes. So if you were looking for a really good tumbler or a really good disc screener, they make both. Bell's is where to go for it. And like I said, I haven't seen too many really good videos of one actually operating or how it operates. So that's what we're gonna try and do today. It's it's kind of drizzly and overcast here, but this is a day I've got to do this, so this is the day we're doing her. So stick around, guys. I think you're really gonna like the video, and if you run one of these, if you run a tumbler or a disc screener, drop a comment below and let me know which one you like and which one you prefer and why. So even if you don't, let me know anyways. Let me know your thoughts on it. I'd love to hear from you anyways, guys. As always, I really appreciate the support, all the new subscribers that have been coming, all the guys that have been here, all the people that have been here as we've grown this channel, as we've grown this community around our products. It's great. Thank you. Very much appreciated. A lot of good feedback from everybody and a lot of great ideas. So I do appreciate that. Like I said, stick around. We're gonna go and get a load of wood and we're gonna dump her up in the hunting camp. Thanks a lot. So this is it, guys. As you can see, if you look at that, you can kind of get the idea of it. We take our wood, all of our wood that's over here, we're going to pick it up with the skid steer, which normally when you dump it into a trailer is going to be really dirty. It doesn't even matter if you have a rock bucket, hard to keep the dirt out of it. It goes into the one main conveyor, the big conveyor, separate power pack on it. It goes into the drum, tumbles, gets a lot of the dirt out of it, goes up a secondary conveyor, and then into the trailer. And when you're done with it, you have nice clean firewood. So for a lot of guys in the firewood business, this makes really good sense, because you've gotten rid of the labor of that one guy that's going to be throwing wood into the back of the truck. And like I said, yes, you can scoop this stuff up with a skid steer, rock bucket, no problem at all, but it's really hard to keep the dirt out of it. And that goes back to the customer service end of it. If you can bring a load of wood to a customer that's nice and clean and pretty and there's no garbage in it, he's going to call you back next year. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop in the skid steer here, going to get some of the wood loaded up here, and we're going to get her into our trailer over here. Well guys, we got one really nice clean load of wood on there. It didn't take us very long. There was no manual labor there. Easy peasy. It doesn't get much better than that. And like I said, like, this is a tumbler. They also have a device called a disc screener. I'm not quite sure which one works better, guys. I've been out of this market for a wee while, and if you do know, let me know. Like, drop a comment below on what you think and what do you think's better. But here's why you're gonna buy a Bell's. If you look at this, it's made out of tubing. Like, it doesn't have any angle iron on this. It's all DOM tubing. It's all welded around. You could just imagine, well, if you've worked on any piece of equipment with a piece of angle iron on, it's gonna bend, it's gonna bust, it's gonna break. It just, that's how it is. Angle iron's not very strong. The way this is set up is the DOM tubing is actually recessed into the rings around the outside of it, and it's welded all the way around it. It's a chain drive. It's not a belt. It's not on a pulley. It's an actual chain drive all the way around the top of it. You can see there. And like I said, like, other companies out there are doing them, but watch out for these little things. Like, you're probably not going to wrong buying one of the competitors' tumblers, but these are the things I noticed from building equipment and going to shows and looking at stuff. Because if you're going to buy one of these things, you're obviously going to run it. Probably run a lot. Like, every day it's going to be a vital part of your operation. And you got to have it so it works. Like, a lot of the other ones will have a big belt, a big V belt that goes around the top of them. Might even have two on them, and you can just imagine what's going to happen once it starts raining and snowing on that. Like, you're going to be screwing around the belts are going to stretch. Same as a pulley on the bottom. Some will have like a roller on the bottom that's driven off the motor. Once you get some dirt and debris in there, in a little bit of ice, weather, anything at all, it's just going to slip and spin there, and it's going to ruin your day. And same as the conveyors and stuff. All this stuff is built incredibly heavy. It's going to last you. Anyways, guys, I guess that's my spiel about that. Like, other companies make these things. They are fantastic. The disc cleaners are great. And if you're looking for processors and stuff like that, Bell's is where it's at. If you look at the features on them, if you look at how they're built, how heavy they're built, I think you'd be pretty impressed by them. Phone number at Bell's here is 1-888-995-1965. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day and watching the video, guys. Like I said, the feedback and support from you guys has been fantastic, and we really hope to see you on the next one.